1, 2, 3, hey, hey. Take a seat with Loubier. 4, 5, don't delay. Round the table, here you stay. Round and round, no walking away. Welcome to the Gentleman's Round Table.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome. We got a little bit to take care of before we bring our special guest on here today. First thing is that we are on episode 10 of the Scally Cap Chronicles.
All right.
That's a pretty good accomplishment.
Nice.
It just seemed like it was only a few days ago that we started with episode 1.
Yeah.
Second of all,
is
that we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves. I myself have the pub on by Boston Scally. Go ahead, Dub.
I have the McLoubier on. It's become my favorite St. Patrick's Day hat, man. It's pretty awesome. Love it. Good job. Yep.
I got the I got the Loubier skulls on. So that's a 6-panel 80 with skulls on the back. Big up to Jason Raymer. Jason Raymer hooked me up with this.
I like that one.
We did he charged me a certain price, but then we did a little barter, and I threw him an Anox Bronx Yankee shirt for his games as well. So big up Jason Raymer. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
I like that. Also, don't forget to plug your channels. Moose has reviews with Moose. Dubs has Dubs Hat Hub, and then we got Anox Unbox. Chad, First 508th Airborne on YouTube. I'm wearing the Sturkowski Black Denim Shelby.
All right. And also, we got an exclusive merch drop here tonight. We have a merch. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat here now. We have released our own pins here. It has actually came live during our live stream here tonight. And we also have a shirt that is going to be going on at shirtshow.co. The pin is $8. The shirt is $25. But if you were to, there's a bundle deal on there as well. And if you add the bundle to the cart, it shows the bundle's $33. But once you add it to the cart and go to checkout, you automatically get 10% off. So you'll be able to get, it's under $30. You'll be able to get a pin and a shirt for under $30 at Shirt Show. And that link is in the description or in the in the chat. And so now what we've been waiting for, what everybody's here for tonight is our special guest. Let's bring him into the channel. And let me add him to the middle. And there we go.
There we go.
All right, so we got Loubier joining us. Round of applause for Loubier.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Glad to have you on, dude. Yeah.
This is going to be a huge show. And so, Loubier, go ahead and tell me about yourself. It's all about yourself. What got you into the hats? We're going to hit a little bit on the writing in the future. And such an interesting man you are. So go ahead and fill us in.
What's up, guys? I'm having a bit of an audio issue right now. So this just happened. I'm so sorry.
You're good. You're good.
All right, you can hear me. That's cool. Yeah, first of all, thank you so much, guys, for having me. I was stoked when I got the invite. I got a message from Ant. Was pretty excited, man. I've seen a bunch of the shows already, so definitely excited as hell to be on. So thank you.
Glad to have you here.
Glad to have you.
Pleasure, man. I'm glad.
So go ahead and let's go ahead. Let us know when you're ready.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Can you hear us?
You might have to go out and come back in.
Yeah, you might have to leave and then come back in, Loubier.
All right, I'm so sorry, guys.
I can hear you now.
You're good, dude.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? I don't think you can hear us. Can you hear us?
I can't hear you. That's the only problem.
Oh, I see.
This was happening on the Scallywag show too. When somebody pops out and goes back in, like they can't hear everybody else.
Yeah.
So I don't know if maybe we gotta pop out and go back in.
All right.
To be honest with you, I've seen it happen before.
No, it's fine. I mean, I can keep on working on it. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes,
we can hear you.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll keep rolling like this and kind of keep working on my
Oh, now you're muted. Hold on.
His,
now
his
he's
audio
muted.
just dropped.
Uh-oh. I can't unmute him.
All right. Maybe he's got to go out and come
There
back.
he goes. There you go. Now he came off on mute.
All right. We good?
Yeah,
We're good. We're good.
Yeah. I'm a professional, obviously. I've done this so many times.
It's no big deal at all, man. It happens.
Host could hold up some cue cards.
Yeah.
So he can't hear us still, right?
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear you guys okay. It's just like the speakerphone, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
I'll leave these in
Yeah.
my ear just in case they pop back on, but I'm gonna have to sit a little bit closer to my phone.
All right.
All
Got
right,
it,
no,
got it.
you're good. You're good. So go
All
ahead and go ahead and tell us about yourself there, Louie. Tell us what you're all deal about here.
I'm just I don't know, man. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just like everybody else. I put my pants on one leg at a time most of the time. I work full time. I got 2 kids, a wife, a mortgage, like most people. Well, maybe not everybody's got kids, but a lot of people. Making hats, it's just something that I'd like to do. I mean, I've been a creative for a very long time. I technically right now I should be in a band touring somewhere really, really cool, but I'm not because that didn't work out so well. After that, I started writing because I couldn't really stop, staying busy, staying creative. And I wrote some books. I did that for a while. And I still do that, not as much. But during the pandemic, when everybody was kind of like just sort of like kind of hunkering down for a while, I needed something to do. And not all the writing and TV in the world was really satisfying me. So I kind of wanted to make a hat. I had a couple Hannahs at the time. I had I had this guy. This is made from the Gap. This is from 2008. I had to dig this out of like a closet somewhere. This was actually, this is my indoctrination here, this guy. But
A Gap hat.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think they make this anymore. But I had this one, and I had a Boston Scally, of course, too. And I was like, I want to try to make one of these things. So found a pattern on Etsy. Saw a guy had a YouTube video with full on instructions, and I made a really awful cap. So tried it again. I made a much better cap the second time. That one, unfortunately, it doesn't exist to this day because I don't know. I tear things down. I'm a writer, so I'm constantly editing and revising. So I edited my cap several times until it didn't really resemble anything. So that's gone. But so the first Loubier no longer exists. The first official one no longer exists. But I got pretty good at that, and then just kind of wanted to start making styles that I like. I like the 6-panel duckbills like ants wear, and I like the 8-panel duckbills. I like newsboys, but I kind of like them a little less poof. And so that's once I got like comfortable with a bunch of different shapes, my like mission over the last 2 years has been like to make the perfect cap. Now I know that sounds kind of ballsy, but basically I'm trying to make like the perfect cap for Dan. I want, here, I'll show you. Switch back to this one. I want a sort of a semi-traditional looking newsboy, which is not too different from like what Peaky Hat does a lot of slim ones. Sturkowski does like the Shelby cut, hangs out over the ear just a little bit, but not too much that, I don't need to wear a 3-piece suit to go out with this thing. So I feel like I've pretty much accomplished my mission at this point. So I'm just going to keep rolling like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the hat you're wearing.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
I like it too.
that is sharp.
Thank you. Yeah, this was. Sorry, go ahead, man.
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Oh no, this was I've been looking for a while. I wanted I don't know how well that camera picks it up, but I had wanted something dark and kind of gritty, that like gravelly texture. But I wanted something else to kind of represent. I'm gonna assume you guys all watch the show Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
I love
I
like the
really
little
like that.
flecks
That's
of
nice.
it's got the flecks of like gray and smoke, almost like kind of represents the ovens there in Small Heath, and the show.
Yeah.
And Tommy Shelby walks through, and it's just like the sparks and the smoke coming through.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
awesome.
I need that.
I like the drape of that. That's really a nice looking hat.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. Thanks,
Very
Chad.
nice looking.
Appreciate it.
So at what point were you like, I'm going to start making caps?
Geez, it was going on a couple of years. I probably had about 50 sitting in my closet, and it's always the wife, right? She's like, it's a shame you don't try to sell a few of those. And I was like, she gives me a lot of shit. So I'm like, well, if she thinks I can sell one of these, maybe I can. And I'm going to throw his name out there, Wade Gleam. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Wade, Gliem. He was, I did it actually on one of the buy sell trade pages, and I had something that was like two black front panels and like a beautiful green and black wool plaid all around. He bit, he loved it. We did the transaction, and a couple of guys were like, "You got any of that fabric left?" And I made a couple more, and from then on, I was just like, "Damn, somebody actually wants to buy a hat that I made. That's kind of cool." But yeah, it's kind of gotten out of hand. Actually, was it Ant? You said you got the harvest?
Yeah, I got the harvest. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got lucky with a few of them on the secondary.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that looks sick.
This might be the
Yeah.
greatest hat ever made. I swear to God.
Dude,
thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
like
this
that.
thing is.
it's really nice looking, man. I like that
Yeah,
one.
look at that fabric there.
What size do you wear, and do you want to get rid of it?
This one's actually a little big, but I still roll with it. With it. And there's no way I want to shrink it because I don't want to ruin it or anything.
Yeah.
So it's just a tad big, but I still wear it because it's such an awesome
Dub,
hat.
he would have to add an extra panel for you.
I know, man.
Yeah.
They make those little foam inserts that you can put around it. So
I could say, man, yeah, those foam inserts don't really work. I could
Do
say
they
one
not?
thing. There's 4 untouchable hats in my collection that I'll never sell, and all of them are Loubies. And I keep them in acrylic cases in my basement, like masterpieces of art. So
Yeah.
they will not. They're not for sale. Actually, Bobby Chappelle was the guy who actually started wearing them, and he was telling me about them. And he actually messaged me before, but he said that I asked him to buy one from him, and he said he told his kids they're going in his grave with him. He's getting buried with his Loubies.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
He has said the same thing.
I don't really want to wear this one too much, man, because I don't want to get dirt on it, mess it up, sweat stains, none of that stuff. So yeah,
it's the exclusivity of them. They're so well made,
for real. Yeah,
I'd be very remiss if I didn't mention Bobby. He's been the most loyal supporter and friend of mine since. I got to mention Wade because he was number 1, but Bobby had to be number 2, and from then on, he was like, what do you got coming next? You got something coming next?
Yeah.
And so he was in on every single drop. Yeah, he's got a secret that not many people know about.
He's got a lot of them, and he was saying to me, when everybody was on the Boston Scally, he was getting all the Loubiers, in the beginning,
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, what kind of question you got for me, Ant?
Yeah, so I gotta say, man, we've had a lot of guests on this show. This might be the first time I'm a little starstruck, man, because of how much I love your caps. I would equate it to Prince playing the guitar. He breaks it out every once in a while. He's so awesome at it. So that's my first question. You do it here and there. Is there any ever possibility that you'll do more of it? Maybe like what Mike's doing with Zia, that you'll do more runs on, make more caps, or is it sort of just always going to be just sort of an outlet for you just to have a little recreational thing with?
So that's a potentially long answer, and I'll do my best to make it quick.
You can be as long as you can, man.
Yeah.
I would never say never. I've got a full-time job, right? Like I said, I've been there 22 years. This is a great outlet for me. I will start by saying, if the job ever decides they no longer need my services, I know I can make money making some hats. It's not about the money right now. It really isn't. It's all about people loving their hats. Like you said, that one is a little bit big for you, but it's not going anywhere. I have a couple hats like that. They're never going to leave my house. Well, I wear them, but you know what I'm talking about. So there's that. As far as doing it side by side while working full time, while running head of household, if you will. I got 2 kids, a wife, and all kinds of responsibilities. It's mowing season again, so I got to do that shit. But I'm not. Yeah, I don't purposely do it low just for the sake of doing a low count. I went a little nuts with the with that. Actually, I said things got a little crazy with that harvest hat 3 years ago, and at that point, I was like, "Whoa, I'm starting to lose my mind." And it reminded me of this is a quick story, kind of a sidebar. I work with a guy who several years ago, he had been going through a tough time with work, with his wife, with his family, his dad or whatever. And he came in one day, dude never had any tattoos, right? He comes in, he's got a full sleeve, and we're all in the office like, what's going on with that dude? So, you know, a couple hours into the office, the work day, I'm like, so full sleeve, huh? And he's like, he just throws his hands down. And he's like, dude, he's like, everything sucks in this job and everything and at home and stuff. And he's like, this was a decision I made. He's like, this is the one thing I can control. And I was like, I can respect that. So hat making is something that I can definitely control. It's, you know, I don't have to answer to anybody. Like I'd love to take orders and just make everybody happy, but then I'm losing control of it. You know, like I like to keep control, small batches. I'll find some fabric, do as much as I can. And before I start to lose my mind, I need a little sanity check. Dan's done. We're going to release these 12 or these 20 or these 25 or whatever it may be. So that's the shortest winded answer I can give you. I hope that helps.
Yeah, it sounds almost like an artist painting a painting. You never know what his last stroke's going to be till he steps back. He's like, oh, I'm done. You know, so my next question would be, you mentioned fabrics. So I have this one as well. What's the name of this? That's not my question, but people are saying pumpkin head. People are saying candy corn. It's got the candy corns on the inside.
Yeah. It was, oh my God. It was, crap. Cause did you get the pin with that one?
Yeah. It's a pin. It's pins with it.
What the hell is that? It was something about, it was the pumpkin patch. That's what it was. Cause it's a patchwork.
Right. I was wearing this thing in Salem. And
nice.
This past Halloween, I got so many compliments on it. But I found a matching flannel that's the exact match. It's a Goodfellow flannel from Target. Is that what you got?
Exactly. That's where I got it. Yeah.
The Goodfellow flannel. Yeah, I did that by accident, man. And I ordered it online. I'm like, maybe there's a match. I'm like, it's the exact match. And so where do you source your fabrics from? Things like that, like flannels, old flannels. Do you go to like, you know, a craft place or something?
I go everywhere, and I mean, I haven't really made it. I don't keep it a secret. People will ask and I'll tell them, I grab fabric off the bolt. I grab fabric remnants. I'll see a nice coat, like maybe that's on clearance or even at like a thrift store. And I'm like, damn, that fucking wool is coming to me, you know? I saw that shirt. They had a bunch of them clearance at Target. And it was just like, I hadn't seen a nicer orange and black plaid or anything at any of the surrounding fabric stores. And I was like, I can cut that up into squares and make a ton of caps out of that. So that's exactly what I did. Yeah, you nailed it.
When I got it, I was like, this must be what he did. He got this one. It's a good price.
You cracked the code, man.
Good idea, man.
Thank you.
All right, Chad, your turn, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, I read your bio and it says you like to write horror stories. Well, what type of stories do you like to write best in that genre?
I started with zombies, and so this is kind of a funny story. People were like, why zombies? Why? And I was like, well, my son was born in 2009. I wrote that book between 2010 and 2011 because the little fucker wouldn't sleep. He was not a sleeper. My kid was up 5 or 6 times a night. He would sleep for like an hour at a clip. And I've always been a night owl. I shouldn't talk about him like that. I love my kid. But like he would fall asleep at like 7. He'd wake up at 9, 11, 12:30, 3 a.m. And I'm like, well, I'm a night owl, so I'm not going to be able to get to sleep till like 11. And so as soon as that kid went to sleep, my wife would go to sleep because she's a school teacher. She gets up early. And I was just typing away for like 5 or 6 months. And all of a sudden I was like, wow, I got a 300 plus page novel here in my hand. So I was like, why did I write a zombie novel? Because I couldn't sleep, man. I was a walking zombie for a year or 2 years of my life.
So what kind of zombies are they in your story? Are they the slow moving Romero type or are they the fast moving type?
Damn it, Chad. Are we going to get into an argument, Chad? Or is this going to be an argument?
No, I love all zombie stuff. I'm a nerd that way. I love horror movies. I read a lot of books. I love that kind of stuff. So
That's
I'm
awesome. I'll have to
interested.
send you one. Yeah, they're a little bit of both. I'll tell you. I'll give you the synopsis. It's a young, like early 30s couple. They're on Mount Washington for like a hike for the weekend, and they get about halfway up, and the zombie plague breaks out, and there's a bit of a mystery involved in there. I have hiked Mount Washington, so I kind of knew the area pretty well. So it's based on my experience. No zombies were there when I was there, just to be clear about that. But yeah, I threw some zombies on there, and I was like, what would happen if that happened, and how would these people react? So there are some faster ones and some slower ones.
I always thought as a kid I could thrive in a world with the Romero zombies that are slow, but when you get the fast ones, that's a different story.
Well, that's what the Dawn of the Dead remake, they were running. I'm like, what's up with this?
And then my other question for you is, what do you enjoy more, the hat making or writing, or is it kind of a toss up?
Yeah, that is. That is a great question. I've been asked that before, and it's a tough one to answer. I honestly, it's truly both. I know that sounds like a cop out answer.
That's not a bad answer.
Well, I appreciate that. Then we'll go with that. No, but I do. I enjoy it both. I think it was when I started making hats, it sort of dawned on me. I am slow to realize things, by the way. I'm not a quick observer. But I realized, wow, Dan's been making hats, and before that he wrote books, and before that he was a guitar player and a songwriter. And I was like, I've been creating for like 30 years of my life. And I was like, so I'm just not satisfied unless I'm making something. So I get fulfillment both sides. I've been making hats more than I've been writing because there's a lot of you out there that really want a hat, and I want to get a hat to a lot of you. So it's so cool to see the reactions, both sides. Like when somebody tells me out of the blue that they read my book, and I like kind of brace for it, and they're like, no, it scared the shit out of me. I'm like, well, finally.
When I had heard that you said that you were a musician, I had wondered what you played and what type of music you played. I was a drummer that played in a few different punk bands in the 80s. And so what type of music did you play?
Yeah, I'm a 90s guy, dude. Oh, Alice in Chains is my biggest influence. I was doing 90s
rock.
Like
grunge type music, grunge rock.
More grunge and not fully grunge. Like I wouldn't consider our style to be like a Nirvana type of, like not like fully punk grunge, but that 90s like Alice in Chains. A few people accused me of writing the Lost Alice in Chains song one time. So I was like, I'll take that as a compliment.
I never knew that. Somebody actually, I never knew you were in a band or anything. Somebody actually commented that you're a really good singer. Is that?
Yeah, I read that.
Somebody commented it.
Somebody did? Wow.
Are you a Lane Staley man?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't mind the lead singer there. He's got a lot of history with Jerry and the rest of the guys, but yeah, Lane's. Yeah. There's only one Lane Staley, man. Absolutely.
Most definitely.
And not to get off topic, but Jerry Cantrell's solo album back, I think it was like 97. That was a great album.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Degradation Trip, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
That was so good.
All right, Dubs, your turn to roll the questions, bud.
So to kind of bounce off of Chad's question, have you ever incorporated storytelling into your themes and your hat designs, things like that?
No.
Okay.
Next question. I'm kidding. No, I mean, not really.
Ant got my. I was going to ask about the source fabric, so he got my question. I had to do a backup here.
Shit, did I tell you I wasn't going to ask that? I'm sorry, bro. Hey, this one looks like a story, though. I got to tell you, with the skulls, it's like a dark forest in here. The liner's like a dark forest.
It's
like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't honestly claim that I have a story involved, but I mean, I definitely try to complement things, appropriately, like the lining in the hat. Back to the pumpkin patch, I was like, what can I call this thing? And I'm like, it's a patchwork. I've got some pumpkins. It's a pumpkin patch. I was like, like stuff like that is that's probably as much as like storytelling as I get into. For me, it's just it's straight up like the presentation, the fit, the size, and of course, not everybody, but like a lot of people will kind of geek out when they see the lining. A friend of mine, Chris, is like, dude, he's like, I always get so excited the first time I see the lining. I'm like, well, that's awesome. This is what I love to hear, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got another one, Dub, or no?
Yeah. So have you ever collaborated on a design with another hatter? I know Chris from Boosted Brims was talking about kind of like how you guys, talk and keep in touch, and we all thought that was pretty cool, man. So
yeah, I'll
maybe-
give Chris full credit for that too. I don't know if he reached
Yeah.
out to me or me to him, but we started talking, and we would kind of share each other's designs. I'd be like, well, since you're here, it was like, I don't know, June or something of 2 years ago. I was like, here, this is going to be my Halloween design. You're not going to do this. Sorry. You don't want to step on each other's toes. And so from there on, he was like, hey, Jason's doing some stuff. Do you mind if I bring him in? And I was like, no, not at all. And then Mike came in earlier this year. So we become like the 4 horsemen of the Scallyverse in a way.
Yeah.
We talked about doing something. I won't give away any hints just yet because nothing's set in stone.
You need to do a Boosted Loubier, man. That's a pretty good name right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That could look pretty cool.
4 Horsemen of the Scallyverse shirts, man. You just hit on something right there. 4 Horsemen of the Scallyverse pin.
It's all about merchandising.
Yeah. But that's cool, man. That's cool. I was just curious, like if you had ever did a collab with anybody or.
I did a hat pin collab with the Pinheads guys because they made that evil jack-o'-lantern one that on the pumpkin patch. I guess the only other collab that I've done was I reached out to oh man, this is gonna be hard. Jason Barrett. It was I don't know if you guys remember, I made like a 6-panel pinwheel Valentine's Day cap couple Valentine's Days ago. Yeah. And he was aside from just being an awesome dude and just a good dude to talk to, he was helpful to me. He was really, really a big help. He loved just as big a fan as Bobby is. This dude would be like, what do you got coming out next? And I liked his eye for things. So I had sent him a picture of the Valentine's Day hat before anybody else had seen it. And I was like, what do you think? Give me some notes. Like, do you think this will fly? Is this going to work? And he was incredible. He was like, is there any way I can buy one now that I helped you? I was like, of course you can get one, dude. Like, I'm not going to do you like that. But he helped me out with a couple hats.
That's awesome.
That's as, I guess, collaborative on a hat as I've gotten. So.
That's awesome.
Jabo.
Great story.
Well, any cool collabs come, down the road, you got to let us know, man, so we can grab one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, we've talked about it, like Mike is like full steam ahead. He's got his own thing going, and respect to him. Jason's got a good thing going. Chris is doing all kinds of cool shit. So it's as much as we talk about things, it's like, yeah, let's do that. And all of a sudden we're all doing the next hat, and it's like, yeah, shit, we were going to do that thing. It's like, okay, let's do the next thing.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take a couple questions from the audience here. First one is, how do we get a Loubier?
How do we get a Loubier? So I don't know who asked that question. I'm not going to ask who asked that. So I know, God, this is a tough one. So how do we get a Loubier? I make them in really small batches. It depends. So I make them depending on like the theme. So like right now, what is this, April? I may do something for like 4th of July, some kind of patriotic thing. So I've got a few months to work with. I'm not making hats every day. Like I said, this is not my full time. I'm not trying to meet deadlines. I don't make hats with a number in mind, like volume wise. But if I do that, it's, I go to the lottery. So I'll make hats, nonstop in my spare time when I have spare time until a certain date. And then if I get something ready, I get enough ready for like I said, like a July 4th hat, maybe mid-June, I'll release that. And I'll post to usually Scally Cap Mafia. And I just do like a lottery system because I don't have enough. I used to do like a first come, first serve. But the problem with that was these guys, like, the loyals, they knew exactly when, like to the minute when I would drop stuff. And it was like the same guys. And, understandably, people got a little upset.
Was that person's name Anox? Or
no. Surprisingly, no.
You only do stuff through Facebook, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't have a store. I don't have a storefront. I mean, if I did that, then yeah, that'd blow the doors off, and I'd probably have to consider quitting the job, which wouldn't be the worst
You
thing in the world.
you spin a wheel, don't you? Like the
Yeah, I do the
whatever.
wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll do a drop. I'll gather names over like a weekend, a few days, and then I'll go live and I'll spin the wheel. So it's fair and square. Everybody sees who's picked, and usually there's like 1 or 2 repeats, and then a whole boatload of like first timers, which is cool. I like seeing people get one for the first time. Otherwise, the only other way to get one is if you live down the street from me. If you're a local friend. I know I stirred up some crap recently, inadvertently. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not always working on a hat, but I'm always working on like refining. Like I told you guys, I've been refining this pattern for 3 years now, and I finally got it where I want it to be. And all of that R&D, it takes time. It takes fabric. Thanks.
Yeah,
man.
I really like that one. That looks good.
Yeah, this is it's a little bit different. Sorry, go ahead, man.
I was kind of surprised when Chris came on and said that it was kind of, I don't know if he said more difficult, but making a flat cap compared to like a 6-panel. And he was talking about did he say he used more fabric? Is that what it was?
That's what he told us.
Yeah.
It was it's the shape. I remember he kind of showed you guys some of the
Yeah. I was just curious if that was like your experience as well, like the same.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Anytime you're working, so solid colors, you can probably get the most out of like a solid color. But if you're working with like a plaid or a design, like this guy right here, you have to I have to make sure that the top of the panel lines up with the middle of the bottom of the panel, like the pattern, so it kind of sits in a straight line. Otherwise, the hat's going to look a little wonky, in my opinion.
I've got a couple like that are just off, and it just screws with my OCD. I hate it.
Right. So, I mean, I'm not super crazy about like if it's a full plaid hat. I don't stress myself trying to like line up all the lines.
Yeah,
but
if it's like just off a little bit, it just kind of.
Yeah, like if this line was kind of curved that way or angled that way, it's just going to look ridiculous. Yeah, it's not going to be good enough for me.
So the second part of that question that the gentleman had asked is, when is the next drop?
So the next drop, this is kind of this is a lot of my like revision time. So I don't know. I'm a huge Halloween guy, Chad, as you know now. I mean, I write horror. It's probably no surprise that I love Halloween. I love horror stuff. So I am planning I'm planning some big stuff for Halloween. We can get to that now or later. You guys let me know. But as far as like the next one, because I'm still doing like some R&D on this and a flat cap, and I want to get back to my 6-panel. I need some R&D on that. If I can get everything accomplished, possibly a drop for 4th of July. I found some fabric that looks pretty freaking awesome, and I'm restraining myself from buying it every single day, but I'm probably going to end up buying it at some point and making some stuff out of it.
I'd be really interested in one like that one you're wearing, but I'm not on Facebook at all. So
I'll help you out, Chad. I'll find you, man, or you can find me.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's funny when we're talking about Chad spinning. I'm sorry, Dan spinning the wheel. I was on the treadmill in the gym once, and he was spinning the wheel, and I'm like, "Come on, let's go!" That's awesome. I did win one. Well, the 3 of them that I showed, I got secondhand from BST. But then this one I won. There was a bunch of them that you and I think was this a one-off?
That one.
Was this a one-off?
Is that the skull one?
That's a one-off. There's nothing else like that. Yep.
Yeah. No, this is the skull one, but this one is a one-off. So
I like that too. That's cool.
I won the right to buy one of them, and I was like down the line, I think, and he had 2 left. It was the choice between this and like a herringbone, so I chose this one. And I tell you, no cap feels like this, man. This thing feels so awesome. It's like its own unique cut, the way it sits and stuff. Probably doesn't have a name, right?
What color are those solid panels? I can't tell if they're black or purple.
So it's actually blue. Okay. And then like a blue and gray herringbone.
I'm trying to look at it on my computer monitor because it's so small on my phone here.
It looks purple from here.
Yeah,
that's
purple.
That's the lighting, but that's
a cool hat.
Yeah.
I like that.
A liner in there like that. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
one to got, man.
Thanks, man. That was a tough one to let go of.
Man.
That was a hard one to say goodbye to, but you know, like my wife says, you don't have enough heads to wear all these hats. Just up to look at. I'm like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
I feel like this is your so what is this? This is your custom 8-panel cut. I don't see anybody making 8-panel cuts quite like this, and the way it sits on your head and the way it feels.
I mean, I've taken apart, I don't know, maybe half a dozen hats over time just to see how do you put them together, you know? The one that I bought on Etsy, like I did that one for, like I said, probably 40 or 50 different hats. Not all of them great, but you know, over time I started messing with the angles. I started bringing this out, move the button forward for like a little more aggressive stance, you know, blow out the poof. Oops, that's too much. Bring it back in, you know? So, I mean, you know, you walk into the forest so far, you start walking back out. So I'm like, no, got to back up a little bit. So yeah, that's I'm glad you like that, man. That's I love that cut. I absolutely love that cut.
Yeah.
What was your background like sewing before you started doing this? Did you have an extensive background doing that, or did you just kind of learn as you went along?
Zero.
Awesome. That's pretty cool that you're able to do that and pick it up like that.
Most definitely.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we had my wife had wanted a sewing machine for a long time, so I got her one, and she wasn't using it much. And again, that was like right around that 2021 COVID time, and I was like, I'm gonna commandeer the sewing machine, darling, and I'm gonna make it happen.
Dude, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, no,
yeah. Seems like you picked it up naturally, then, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's well, here's what I tell people too. Like Chris Boosted Brims, that dude knows stuff. Like I consider him a sewist. We don't like sewer because in print it looks like sewer, so we're just gonna go with sewer. I don't. I mean, people have asked me questions along the way, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, I'm not a sewist. I'm just a guy who figured out how to make a hat. You know. In fact, I just took we have like an adult education program in my town, and I just had a sewing class over 6 weeks. It was me and 9 other women. It was hilarious. I was the only dude.
Yeah.
They looked at me kind of funny too when I walked in. It was like at the area high school. I'm walking in with my sewing machine, and a couple heads are like, what's this guy
What's
doing
this dude's story, man?
Yeah. If I was a single guy, I mean, hey, I was in the right place, but you know, I'm not.
I got to give you credit though for just picking it up like that.
Yeah.
And it looks like you're producing a quality product from what I've seen. You know,
Thanks, man.
Dude,
kudos to you.
I like all your
Appreciate
names too. I just read somebody said that one of your caps was called Liberty for the 4th or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, Liberty. McLuby. Yeah, pretty cool. I like that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorites was did you guys catch the name of this one along the way or no?
If I did, I forgot.
It was the Shelby Gnome for Christmas because it's gnomes on the inside and it's kind of like that Shelby.
Oh, that's funny.
I was proud of that one. I'm not good with my
Yeah.
names. I don't think I'm good with the names, but I like that one.
Yeah.
I saw in your bio you did a thing on zombie gnomes, gnome bees.
Yeah. Oh, that was wonderful. I love that story. That's a short story that I did with a Boston-based publisher. Yeah. Oh my God. It's like a high schooler. He mows the next door neighbor's lawn. It's a lady, old crotchety lady who's got like 100 gnomes in the yard, and he runs one over, and of course he kicks off a zombie curse, and awesomeness ensues.
So would you classify some of the stuff you write as like bizarro fiction, like Carlton Mellick the Third, or not quite that crazy, or more?
Yeah, I'm not that good. I'm not that crazy or good. I wouldn't go that nuts.
Are you familiar with them?
I'm not actually. No. What have they written? Or what can they? What's what?
If you just go on Amazon and you type in Carlton Mellick the Third, he's got just a really it's a separate type of fiction altogether called like bizarro fiction. It's some really crazy stuff. Some of it's entertaining, and some of it's a little too far out for me. But some of it's pretty entertaining.
Too far out for you? That must be far out.
Yeah, I mean, some stuff like.
Question from the audience before we go into the next part of questions from us.
Go ahead.
Is that Somebody's seen that whole wall beside you. All right.
Yep. I knew I was going to get in trouble. Go ahead.
Is there any way we can go through those hats and you guys tell us which ones are which and which one is the
That's a
one you
lot of
like the
caps.
most?
Sure. We'll go with the, yeah. All right. Oh, it's not even here. Where the hell? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I recently did the anniversary hat because I've been, came to my realization that I've been doing this for 5 years. So I don't know if you guys saw that one on Facebook.
Yes. You know, yeah.
This is all, hang on, let me get a quick look. Yeah, this is all men's blazers, women's blazers, and women's skirts.
Cool.
That's what you cut that's what you cut the stuff out of.
Yeah, I mean, and they're all dry clean, so hopefully nobody just started freaking out. Oh my god, what the hell? No, it's all clean fabric, trust me. But yeah, I started looking at all the colors and patterns that I had, and I was like, this is going to be a boss cap. So I made that so that out of that, I had a lot of leftover fabric, but I didn't have enough in the right shape and in the right size to make another, like not even one more of those. So I did this guy. This is a flat cap.
Nice.
So thank you. Yeah, this is a quick story. I've owned two Hannah hat flat patchworks and a Scallywags patchwork, and not one of them fit. And I've been like so like discouraged by not being able to find a flat patchwork that works for me. So I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna make one out of all these freaking fabric ends. So so that was my gift to myself.
That you say that, I find that same problem with patchwork flat caps too, is they just kind of sit too big and boxy in the back here. They don't fit as nice to your head as like the one you're wearing. Kudos.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, this is I'm telling you, man, like, yeah, I don't think nobody, Chris and Jason, like those guys and Mike, they would know, like, nobody realizes the amount of like just used fabric and R&D that goes into just making I don't want to say perfect, but making it just right. Like, yeah, I finally have a flat patchwork that actually fits my dome. It's just like,
awesome.
I considered selling it. I considered putting it up there, but I was like, I don't know. This is
that's nice. I like that.
Special. Yeah. Thanks, man.
You should make some more like that.
It's the pumpkin patch one sits like that too.
Does it?
Yeah.
Just right?
Yeah, it's not boxy in the back or anything.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You want me to keep going or?
Sure.
Oh, I love seeing them.
Yeah.
We'll do a couple more.
One guy commented, he's like, he's got a whole wall of freaking fire.
Yeah, a lot of them are they're test caps that end up being my caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's kind of like I did one, I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. I called it a Romero, Chad. It was had like a Day of the Dead. Shit, is that? Yeah, had this on the inside, like Day of the Dead.
Nice.
Dude, that's awesome.
And it's purple, green, little houndstooth, little plaid.
Is that green solid or is that plaid?
I think it's fine.
It's solid.
Oh, okay.
There's there's no other green in it. I thought I had green somewhere in this purple and black plaid, but I mean, from a distance, it kind of it works for me. But this is another one that was just like I mean, I made it for my head, obviously, but like not all of my own hats even fit me perfectly. But this was just like a glove, Nice. But
nice. Yeah.
You may see this possibly around Halloween. We'll see.
Cool.
This is another one of my flat caps. So this is more of like a two row patchwork. This is all I'm not even sure where all this fabric came from, except for this one. This funky blue is it's a Pendleton wool. Stuff is amazing. I don't know if you guys have any experience with Pendleton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. Oh my God, this shit's amazing. Now I bought a yard of this just to kind of see how it worked. And I think I made like 3 hats and not one of them fit me. I've made a lot of mistakes that people will never hear or see or anything because they get straight in the trash. But yeah, I was finally able to use this.
Oh, I like the fit of that one too. That fits a lot like that other one. That looks good.
Yeah. This
good.
is
it reminds me of the scarecrow with the 2 rows like that, but man, I like that. That looks good.
Exactly. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, these colors all just work together well. Let me it's another secret here. I'll let you guys in on, but tell me if you recognize this guy. Does this look familiar? It's kind of a bootleg version of a certain company that released a Valentine's hat this year.
Oh, the box of chocolates.
Oh, the box of
yeah.
chocolate. Yeah.
Box of
Yeah, that
chocolates,
was.
yeah.
I like that too. Is that kind of a butterscotch
Wow,
color on
theirs
there?
is a bootleg.
It's kind of, yeah. It's like a light brown and pink with a smidge
Yeah.
of darker brown. Oh yeah, I saw that plaid and I'm like, that's coming home. I got some like a light pink corduroy, just like darker red.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna go
Maroon
out
kinda
with
going on.
probably higher quality than the other company.
Oh,
I was
these are
gonna say,
100%
theirs is a
wool.
bootleg.
Yeah, not playing any games over here with my fabric sourcing anymore.
Yeah.
This guy was just something I made for fun. I had like a little bit of this fabric left, and I'll be honest. I will be like fully transparent. I love the Boston Scally designs. I think they come out with some really eye-catching hats. So I love the solid panels in the front, and I think the black and the little Halloween fabric in the back just works great.
Yeah.
So that's one of my
Is
favorites.
that a
like-
teal or a green? It's
That's
hard
like
for
the
me to
head
tell.
series.
I like that.
Yeah,
like some
exactly.
of
It
those
is like the head
type-
series. It's like a bright teal almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that with the purple, with the pink.
That is nice.
Thanks, man. Yeah, use the same fabric on the inside because why not?
I like
I'm
that.
pretty-
I like it when Boston Scally does the double dark panels in the front. It gives the caps kind of a different look. I like that.
I do too. Yes, I mean, if it's sometimes they work better than others. Like when they're truly complementary, it works awesome. I agree.
Yeah, my favorite cap from Boston Scally probably has that's probably the ghost head with the white and black.
I like
Yeah,
the Mickey
that's a nice
Ward,
one.
the black one with the kind of
ghost
cream
head,
in the front.
Yeah, I love the ghost head, man. It's a nice cap.
Yeah.
Moose, I would have figured you would have liked the Frankenhead better.
Well, I mean, once you got the ghost head, and then Frankenhead came out. What else did come out?
Any of you guys had the Mickey Ward?
Mm-mm. No.
Oh, I love
that
that
one.
one.
Yeah.
Mickey
Yeah,
Ward.
that's one of my that's one of my favorite six
Yeah.
panels.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
pretty
great cap.
sure. I'm pretty sure everybody wants Loubier to keep going with these caps, man. People are loving it.
Yeah.
So part of my screen is blocked. Oh no, I can see what's up there. Oh yeah, you guys can see the whole damn wall. Shit. All right. Yeah. All right, we'll go.
Like, oh man, I gotta
Cheese
reach
and
now.
crackers.
Cheese and crackers. You guys are killing me.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa, what's
This
that?
is another one. I made
That's
this one a
cool.
while ago. This was
Awesome.
this was planned for like a fall drop last year, but I just it's
I like
just
that.
not enough hours in the day.
Yeah.
Not enough hours in the day. Not enough.
Like a
I
similar
already had
shape to this one.
That's a really
Similar,
cool one.
Similar shape.
Thanks, man. Yeah. I was really stoked about this one. I had these were like four fabrics that I found just worked so well together. I love black and white together. Little powder gray here and there.
I
And
keep
that one-
looking off the side because I'm looking at it on my computer monitor where I can see them a lot bigger. So they look.
I know,
It's a
that's my
nice looking
problem.
cap.
I can't
like
really
that.
see anything on this phone, man.
Yeah, that's.
Might have to go back and watch it.
Just wipe your screen.
Yeah.
So up the wall there are a few more, but I was going to get
Man, as somebody that's never seen your caps, I'm pretty impressed with what I'm seeing. Nice
Yeah,
work.
they're insane. They're insane.
I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Ryan posted on here. I offered $1,000 to buy one, and all the
People in the comments are going nuts. They're like, these are the
Yeah.
greatest hats we've ever seen.
So let me address Ryan. I feel bad about this. So I did the J-Bow hat, right? And that was a very special, very important hat to me, to Todd, to a lot of people, obviously. I didn't want to really, I didn't want to like tarnish it because it is a one-off,
I agree, Boris.
I don't know Ryan. I don't know Ryan at all. So, from my perspective, some guy just came in and threw $1,000 on the table, and I was like, "That's cool, but that's kind of weird to me." I was like, "I don't know what to do with that." Shit, somebody wants a hat for $1,000. I don't think he was offering to pay me $1,000. I think he was probably offering to donate.
Yeah.
If Ryan, if he's still on, come back and talk to me. You know, maybe we can work out something that doesn't sort of diminish the one-off quality of the one that we did for in J-Bo's honor, and we can figure something out. But yeah, so I wanted to address that. I'm glad he asked the question. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering how you felt about, people offering those high prices for your caps, man. If that was flattering to you, or like you said, weird or whatever. I mean, to me it would be flattering, but
Yeah.
It is. It's a lot of things. Flattering for one.
Yeah.
I think above all, very surreal. Like, I mean, I've been making hats for 5 years. I've been selling them for a little over 3.5 years, and it still doesn't quite make sense to me. Like, guys like Bobby Chappell will say, "Hey man, they're worth double that." And I was like, okay, you and a few others would probably say that, but I'm like, I still don't. To me, it's fabric and some thread and some plastic, and I mean, it's more than that. Obviously, there's a lot of time and effort put into it, but I mean, it's like, how does a $7,500 hat become $350, $400? I'm like, I get some messages from some guys being like, "Holy shit, somebody was asking this much for your harvest," and I'm like, why? Who's gonna go buy that? I wouldn't pay that, and I made the damn hat. I know who made it. That guy's not that impressive.
I mean, your craft so well. I gotta say,
yeah.
You just have such a knack for it.
Yeah, like Dan was saying, dude, this sucker right here it's awesome, man.
That's awesome, Gab.
Yeah.
So, true
Very
story.
well made. Yeah.
I usually keep one of everything that I make, but I did not keep. I ran out of McLoubier material, and I was like, "Well, shit, I don't have my own." So, can I buy that off you, Doug? What size is that?
Yeah, 62.
Never mind.
$6,200.
We had a conversation with Chris about some dude that had, what was the size head, 65 or 8?
Oh
Yeah. That was pretty wild, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now,
That is
I got another question that popped up here. Do you ever take requests for caps? Like, if they were to send you fabric, would you make one?
Oh, okay.
Was that Alex Quincy? Because she asked me earlier to ask that question.
No, it was actually somebody else. Yeah.
All right, so
Cisco.
Okay, so she wanted to ask that question too.
Yeah. Typically, no. And I'll revert to what I was saying a while ago about, like, this is like the kind of like one of the few things in my life that I can control,
Right.
When I first, like, way back when I mentioned Wade and Bobby as like the first two guys that bought hats from me, way back, a couple of people were like, "Can you make a hat like this? Can you?" And I was like, yeah. I was excited. People were wanting hats by me, and like, and rightfully so. Like, within a week, it's like, "Hey, have you started it? Hey, how far along? Hey, do you got any pictures? Hey, where?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm like, I know some of my fellow hatters, they do some custom work, and they get that, early and often. And I'm like, you guys, I told you that you could do it the Loubier way, or you could do it your way." But that's sort of a sidebar. I mean, I have done some custom pieces. I'm not gonna lie. People have sent me fabric early on. Some guys were asking if they could send me like an army fatigue, some like uniform. And I was still very new to the hat making. I was like, if I ruin this dude's army uniform, I'm going to feel fucking awful. Like, I can't do that to somebody. So I had to shut that down.
I would probably do the same, man. That's
scary stuff, because listen, man,
pressure. Yeah,
it is pressure. And I'm not 100% mistake free. I still make, not as often as I used to, not nearly as often as I used to, but every now and then a mistake hat will come out, and I'll be like, "What the hell did I do?" And I got to reverse engineer and see where my mistakes were. So I would hate to do that to somebody who sent me something. Some guy sent me a coat and a shirt. Actually, this is a pretty cool story. It's a sad story, but one time I said yes. I was in a vulnerable moment. I was in the hospital, sitting a couple feet away from my dad, who was passing away from pancreas cancer. And some guy, you're just sitting there, obviously not much to do. And I'm going through messages, and some guy out of nowhere, he was like, "Hey, I know you don't usually do custom stuff. My dad passed away a month ago from, I think it was pancreatic cancer." And I was like, "You got to be kidding me, dude." And I didn't know this guy from Adam, like no idea who he was. And he was like, I
Yeah.
got this really cool Western shirt and I could buy some flannel that would complement it. And is this something you would do? And I understand you don't usually do this, but basically shooting my shot. And I was
Yeah.
like, brother, you are catching me at an absolute vulnerable moment. I think I told him, I was like, I'm in your shoes now a month later. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that for you. Of course. I'm like, send me your fabric. I'm going to make you whatever the hell you want. And this will be a
Yeah.
tribute to your dad. So,
That's great, man.
Awesome.
so
My condolences.
Thank
I
you. I
lost
appreciate
my
that.
stepdad to pancreatic cancer also, so I know what that's like.
It sucks, man. It is.
Yeah.
Any kind of cancer is just, it's just brutal, man.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate, Dubs. Get that shit taken care of. But now that we're speaking, get that appointment scheduled.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. For whoever asked that question, I don't over open the floodgates and say yes. Just send me your fabric. Send me everything you got, people. But if you catch me at the right time, at like a downtime, yeah, I'll take a custom here and there. It's worth asking. Definitely ask. Feel free to ask. And I'll be honest. I'll be like, look, man, I'm too busy right now. And or I might surprise you. I might surprise myself and be like, shit, I don't have a hat in the works right now. So sure, send me what you got.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's an answer.
Yeah.
And we had a great answer on our last show. We're going to ask you the same question, and that is the process from start to finish. First of all, what's the thought between how it's going to go, which fabrics you're going to choose? Well, what is the time from when you start to finish just for like one cap?
Start to finish for me, I can do a cap depending on the shape. Like some are a little bit quicker than others. On average, I can make a hat in about 2 hours. That's everything from like, I don't know, you guys know what interfacing and all that stuff is, like ironing the backing. So to give the hat some structure, and then you cut the panels. Basically got to cut it twice because I got to cut the shell, and then I got to cut the lining, and I sew the shell together, I sew the lining, sew those together, and then I do the brim pocket. I got to cut the plastic, fit the plastic into the pocket, attach that to the hat, and then the sweatband goes on last. Makes that kind of sounds like that was like a 15-minute process, but yeah, it takes a couple hours. That is like just the bare bones process. I mean, as far as making a cap, I'll use that July 4th idea that I had earlier. I found these 4 different fabrics that would look beautiful. Now, I don't know if they're going to look better as like a Shelby, as a duckbill, or maybe like a flat cap patchwork like this. Unfortunately, the drawback is I got to do some test caps, and be like, well, that didn't work out. In fact, this wasn't even the original design for my Christmas cap. I had a duckbill design first. In fact, I was married to that idea for a while. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a duckbill. And it just, I don't know. I was like, I kind of want to see it in a Shelby cut. So I made the Shelby, and I was like, well, I think that's the better call. So I did that one instead. So sometimes it takes a few different design ideas to really help me decide which one to go with.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
As far as what type of cap do you like to make the best as far as panel wise? And then what type of cap do you like to wear the best? Are they the same, or are you pretty flexible and you like multiple types, or?
It depends. Right now, first of all, I love this. I made this back in February, and I absolutely I love the shit. If it fits me, in fact, you guys sent me, when you sent me like a couple of like the preliminary questions, there was one about like form over function, or function over style, or something like that. Function versus or fit over style, and it has to fit. Like it's got to feel right. It could look cool as hell, but like even a pair of shoes could look sweet as hell, but if they don't feel right on my foot, I'm just not going to be comfortable. This one feels amazing, so I love this style. I mentioned earlier that I've really been deep ever since I finished up making my my anniversary cap. I got super deep into my Shelby cut, if you will, and I am in love with this one now. It's like I said, I've been on a mission for a couple of years to make the perfect hat for me. And I love there's just the right amount of poof.
Yeah.
I really like that one and your flat caps. Those are both really cool.
Thank you, man.
So in regards to your customer feedback, like what do they request the most, or what do they like want, I
Great
guess,
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of people have been digging the Shelbys.
Shelby's.
Or
Okay.
you know what? Actually, let me back up. The people who contact me the most, I'm not trying to be funny, but like there are guys that'll just reach out pretty often, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
It's going to be a Shelby, right? It's a Shelby cut," and I'll be like, "Yeah, it's gonna be Shelby," or no, it's going to be something different. So truly, I don't know what most people prefer.
Yeah.
I've had some people tell me that they love the 6-panel ducks, and some people it's got to be an 8-panel duck. But of the people who contacted me the most, everybody liked the Shelby.
Yeah, my
They're
two favorite
trying to,
types are Shelby caps and flat caps.
They're
Yeah.
trying reverse psychology, man. They think if they can get in your head, you'll make it for them. So
If I pester him enough, Dan will make more shows.
Can you show your February hat close again?
Yeah.
One of the people and the viewers want to see that what it looks like close up.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not going to lie. It was kind of like is it safe to talk about a company and some of their quality issues?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
We'll
talk about anything you want.
that later.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you know,
We got something big
listen,
coming up for
nobody.
that.
That's our show next week.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Listen, no company is immune to a quality issue here and there.
Yeah.
But I've been let down. I've been disappointed by a few of their the company that shall not be named. I've been disappointed by some of their flat patchworks, and I was like, man, I really like that special one they dropped this year, that new one. And I was like, I'm just going to try to make my own. So that's what I did. Oh, and by the way,
That's who I had in mind exactly when I was complaining about the patchworks, the
I don't know,
flat
Chad,
patchworks.
if the rest of you guys can see this. You guys fans of 80s horror slasher movies?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
love
got that pin,
man.
and I got some
nice.
My Bloody
Sick.
Valentine fabric on the inside.
Wow.
Nice.
So yeah, it's my Bloody Miner hat for Valentine's Day.
Awesome. That's cool.
Love it, man. Love it.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. The red, the side. Cool.
Oh yeah, the
Bloody
red is like
different.
it's just the right amount of red. It was like this was weird because I found 3 of these fabrics all the
Very
same
cool.
day, and I was like, oh my god, they're all working together. And then I had this brown at home already, so it was like serendipitous in a way. They just all work together.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's awesome. Very
You
cool.
got a lot of props on that close up up there. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I? Is it too early for a tease?
No.
No.
No. So, all right. So, like I said, I don't have anything firmly in mind yet. I got a loose plan for what's that? Oh, all right. Sorry. I got like a.
echo.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I have a loose idea for 4th of July, but I'm already knee deep in some Halloween ideas. So I showed you that little one-off I made with the Romero 2.0, but I think officially this might be my 2.0 Romero here. So it is my Newsboy cut.
That's awesome.
That
Got a
is
little
awesome.
purple corduroy,
Oh, nice.
black in the front. I got this really wild, I think it's kind of a houndstooth on the
That's
Dude,
side.
that is
I like
awesome
that. That's
looking, man.
sweet.
I
Dude, I really
gotta
like
tell
that.
you, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm happy with pretty much all of my hats, but every now and then I get really stoked about something, and I put these 4 together, and I got giddy.
Dude, that was quick.
I like
That's
that.
awesome, man.
The chats are coming in quick here. Let me try to keep up.
You
with
got
this.
you
When
got
was
I
the
really
deal
like
on
the
it?
I really like the drape in the front of that one too.
Thank you. Yeah, this one I don't have. So here's the thing: I don't have much of this fabric here, so it's going to be a very limited drop. Don't ask about for anybody who's watching. Don't ask me about it until we get closer to Halloween. But
Dude,
yeah,
I got
that's
a
a little
feeling. I
side
got a
view.
feeling your
Nice.
inbox is going to be full.
Yeah.
tonight, man. Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
it
keep
probably
up with the
already
comments
is.
here on the
That's all
side. Yeah.
I'm a big boy. I can handle it.
Yeah.
That's a really cool hat. Props, man.
Thanks. That's one. Now, sticking with the Halloween and the horror theme, I'll give you guys a second to get a look at this. So,
Yeah, this is better than unboxing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
so you
Oh,
getting
wow.
any vibes here from this one or no?
I would say that looks like what's the Harley Quinn? Is that her name Harley Quinn?
That's
A little bit,
Terrifier,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yep.
I was
Oh.
thinking,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
so this is just a prototype, and this is more of the duck
All
bill.
right, Chad.
The red,
I
me,
know
the
my
red's
horror
like
movies.
Yeah.
the red's just a little too bright for
Oh
me.
yeah, there he is. There's Art the Clown.
Yeah. Yeah, the red's like a little too much for me. So I'm gonna try to find a duller, a different red. I might even go crazy and do like a blood splatter red. I might
That'd
even
be
keep it to just one panel because Art's he's a black and white clown, and I might just do like a splash
You,
of like
you
a
can
blood
always do like
splatter
the
here.
bill, like a splash on the underside bill. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Like again, this is totally prototype. Like this one,
Yeah.
this is exactly what it's going to look like. This one here, this is going to change. It's going to evolve a little bit better until I'm
Right.
happy with it. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. I ran out of fabric, so I had to double the lining.
That's very cool.
So,
That's it.
Yeah.
so yeah, I'll have I can't call it a Terrifier hat. Nobody wants to get sued. Don't think of a fun name for it.
Well, I'll tell you, the
Yeah.
first
You can call
Terrifier.
it Terrified hat.
Yeah.
With the
The
ED.
Terrified. That'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first Terrifier movie I enjoyed quite a bit. The second one was kind of like, The third one was good, but the second one was just kind of like, oh, okay, we're talking
Yeah.
about like third dimension type thing. Yeah.
Just go with.
I could even watch bad B horror movies. I could hate watch them even and still enjoy them.
Oh yeah.
Just go with Loubier,
Luby.
man. Loubier.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit pornographic.
I like that, actually. That's not bad.
Well, you
Lubrifier
definitely
is not
spoiled
too
us
bad.
on those. Yeah, now
What's
we
that?
just got like somebody had commented before, like, now when's the damn lottery for the next one? That's
Yeah.
you gotta sit
In
and wait,
time.
buddy.
Listen, again, as long as Dan can control this and Dan stays happy and centered and I got my sanity about me, I'll keep doing the hats probably the same pace I'm doing them. I do try to do more. I did I think I did about 30 of the anniversary hats. So I was happy with that amount. I forget what I did for the Christmas hat. About 25 to 30 of those too. Halloween, I think I had 16 or so. So a few less, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if Chris mentioned it. I forget if he mentioned it, but I'm human and burnout happens, like some days I just want to go
Yeah.
watch a Terrifier movie for 2 hours. I don't want to go slave over a sewing machine for another couple
Yeah.
hours. So I just did that yesterday. So I hear you, guy. Everybody who's watching, man, I appreciate it. I hear you. I see you, and I'm doing the best I can, man. So I appreciate it.
It's important to keep it fun, that'll keep you doing it a lot longer,
Yeah.
Keep
exactly.
it fun.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know
it's
what you
it's
love,
something you
never work a day
enjoy.
in your life.
that's it. Yeah, no, it's like, yeah. So I mean, when I'm done working my 9-hour day, it is time for fun, but it's also sometimes it starts to feel like work. And when it starts to feel like work, I got to take a step back here and there.
Well,
But sorry.
I was just going to say, I think it's a great thing that is, when you get one of these caps, it's not mass produced, it's something special, and that means a whole lot more, and
Yeah.
Agree.
I think so. Yeah,
That's why
keep
they're
doing
in
your
the
thing, man.
cases.
That's exactly what I was going to say. As somebody that's never seen his caps and seeing
Yeah.
them, I could tell just hearing you talk about them. You've got a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it shows in the caps that you showed on here. It just the way you talk about them, even you're proud of what you've made. And you like showing it, and that's pretty cool to me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Thanks,
he said 2 hours a cap. Then he said he made 30 caps of the one, and I was thinking that's 60 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 60 hours straight. Obviously, there's
Not
some
straight,
sleep.
but all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spread out over like a month. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
some work. Yeah, but I definitely don't want to do too many to the detriment of quality. Like that is my biggest pet peeve. When I first started selling them, I was always nervous. Like, are people going to take me seriously? Like, well, who the hell am I? When another friend, actually, before my wife mentioned it, that was kind of like my first aha. Another friend mentioned it before her. He was like, "Yeah, you should go check out this Scally Cap buy sell trade group." And I was like, "Nobody's gonna want my hats. These guys are wearing Boston Scallies. They're wearing Peakies. They're wearing Starkowskis. What the hell? They're wearing Swishers. They don't want a Dan cap. What the hell?" And so it's still, again, the whole journey so far is still incredibly surreal. It's also very rewarding whenever anybody comes back and is like, dude, like, Ant, I mean, this perfect example, like, if it's a perfect fit, like, I can't ask for more. You know, that's what I love to hear. I like hearing critical feedback too. I'm not like, I'm not not super sensitive about that. As a songwriter, as a writer, a book writer, novelist, I want to know what doesn't work too. But yeah, obviously when people love what they're wearing and they guys like Bobby Chappell want to take them to the grave. I mean, that's like, damn, man. That's
Hey, what state are you in? I'm trying to pick up your accent. You don't really have much of an accent. I was just, what state are you in?
I am in Connecticut.
Connecticut, okay.
Yep.
So
originally from Western Massachusetts.
Yeah, nice.
You used to play baseball in Waterbury.
What's that?
I used to play baseball in Waterbury a long time ago.
No kidding. That's cool.
Frankie's Hot Dog Stand.
Nice.
Frankie's Hot Dog. Yeah, I remember that. And that was 40 years ago. Yeah.
You remember those must have been some damn good hot dogs, man.
That's hot dogs.
All right. Any of you four have any other questions? Three have any other questions for him?
I think we covered everything on my list. Yeah.
No, I enjoyed the show. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, man.
We
Hey, thank you guys.
taking the time and hanging out with us.
I have a question in the chat. It actually came from Facebook. Do you still have the first cap you made?
The very first one. No, the first one I made was like some kind of burlap. The first one I made that fit. Let's put it that way, because the very first one was like a size 80, and I don't know what the hell happened there. But the first one I made that fit. It was like this weird, like it was a mix between, it was either like a burlap or like some type of upholstery fabric. And it was weird looking. Like the shape was fine. The fit was great, but I'm like, I don't think I should be wearing this. So it doesn't, it doesn't exist anymore. But God, I don't know what is my earliest cap at this point. I do so much revision that like it's, hopefully this doesn't sound like an asshole thing to say, but like that stuff isn't all that sentimental to me because I don't really like to live in the stuff that I've done. Like I'm proud of what I've done, but I'm constantly trying to be better at what I'm going to do next. Like
I can understand that.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Hale said last week.
Yeah.
Like
this hat right here, incredibly proud of it. But guess what? I can fucking do better. So that's my mission is to always do better. Pardon the language, everybody. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm hoping you'll consider coming on again in the future, maybe as you get closer to 4th of July or Halloween. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to, man. This is a blast. This is like the first podcast I've ever done. So this is awesome, man. This is a blast.
He's like $1,000, Daniel.
There goes Brian.
Dude, you got to come back around Halloween for sure, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to see these Halloween caps, dude.
Yeah. Totally, man. I'd love to. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Again, thank you guys.
Drop again for our pins that we had come out today. You can get that at Gentleman's Roundtable. You can get the shirt and the pin. There's a bundle on there. It's $33, but if you put it in your cart, you automatically get 10% off. I'm gonna put that link in the chat itself. And Loubier, we appreciate you coming on. It was an amazing episode. We're definitely gonna have you back on, and whenever you want, just reach out to us.
Yeah,
and,
I can't wait, man. You guys are awesome. This has been so much fun. I appreciate you.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Appreciate you. Yeah, take care, man.
Before we go, Chad, you want to tell us what we have in store next week?
Oh yeah, next week our episode is going to be Boston Scally, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We'll be talking about some of our favorite caps, some we didn't like, and just everything Boston Scally.
Yeah.
And we may have something at the last half of that episode, last 30 minutes of that episode. We may have something special on there as well.
Yep.
So, so next week we got the Boston Scally episode, the good, the bad, the ugly, as you can probably understand what the good, the bad, the ugly is. And
bring your ponchos and 6-shooters, man.
Wait till you see the intro for this one. Dub did a great job for the intro.
Oh yeah.
And But
I've
yeah,
snuck it
we're-
into the end of my last couple videos on my channel. So
Oh, did you? Did you?
And we're,
Yeah.
and we're definitely going to be taking a lot of questions on that because it's just going to be the four of us for most of that
Yeah.
episode. But yeah,
We-
there's a hint there at the end that it's going to be some it's pretty fun the last half hour.
We definitely want to hear from people in the comments
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
And again, between all of us, we've all bought a lot of BSC caps, so we've all got good and bad experiences. So
Exactly.
Most
it'll be
definitely.
interesting.
Yeah.
We all came in
Right
on
on.
that train. We all still love them, you know?
Yep.
So
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that Lebowski cap. I want to see what that's about.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I hope
man.
they
I
don't
saw
mess
that.
that up. I hope they don't because
Yeah, I hope it's good, bro.
As long as it ties the room together, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Everybody watching. Thank you, Anna.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for joining us, buddy. All right,
All
everybody.
right.
We'll see you guys
Thanks a
next
lot, Dan.
Tuesday.
Take care, guys.
See you guys
Later.
Bye.
later.